team, Kate here with Take It Back Reactions, and today I have What is AFL? Aussie Rules Explained for you. Okay, so some of you know, if you've watched my other videos, I lived in New Zealand for 10 years, and New Zealand is like, almost kind of like United States is to Canada. That's how like New Zealand is, or Australia is to New Zealand. So I've kind of been exposed to AFL, and I've done 2 other AFL videos. So if you haven't seen those, check those out first. But I really it's almost all new to me. Okay, so if you don't know Aussie rules, we're gonna kind of be learning together. But I'm sure a lot of you are like, oh, Aussie rules, they're the best. I think last time someone commented it was like one of the most watched sports worldwide or something like that. I can't quite remember. Let me know if you were the one that commented. Comment below, or let me know. I think like soccer or football is number 1, and then maybe AFL is number 2. I can't quite remember. Okay, so let me know below. Are you ready? Let's get started. But most, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. What is AFL?
It's got running.
Now they're starting to run.
It's got kicking.
Crowd willing him on. Still surely. Well, he might take it anyway. He has.
It's got bone-on-bone hits without pads.
I like how it's bone-on-bone hits without pads. Like, oh gosh, it's making me nervous. I don't want any. I have 3 boys. I don't want them to be playing this. I'd be such a mess. Oh, that's a cool visual.
No, it's not rugby. It's Australian football, although you might hear it called Aussie rules or
Aussie
even footy.
rules.
This is Australia's biggest sport and is now played professionally by 18 teams in the AFL.
Okay, so the video said it's Australians' biggest sport, but I think it's pretty worldwide. I know people in New Zealand watched it, and they would be like, I'd be like, oh, you watching rugby? No, Aussie rules. Like, there was definitely a correction. Like, it is not rugby. Don't get that confused.
And is now played professionally by 18 teams in the AFL. It has the 4th highest average attendance of any domestic sports league in the world. These are some serious fans. What do you say we talk basics? Aussie rules is played on a football field, probably bigger than any you've ever seen, with an egg-shaped ball.
We're gonna take that back and watch it again. I liked how that was a really good visual. How it was like basketball was like tiny and Aussie rules was huge.
Are some serious fans. What do you say we talk basics? Aussie rules is played on a football field, probably bigger than any you've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
With an egg-shaped ball that takes some crazy bounces. Each team consists of 18 players on the field and 4 on the bench. Tremendous
That's
athletes.
a lot.
These players are basketball-sized with the hands and foot speed of an NFL wide receiver and...
Oh my gosh, so they're huge. I mean, I guess you'd have to be huge to, I mean, look at that. Look at their legs. They're so muscular. But to be able to run that, because soccer fields are ginormous, and you saw like the soccer field was dwarfed compared to the Aussie rules field. That's amazing. Basketball
players are basketball-sized with the hands and foot speed of an NFL wide receiver and stamina greater than a soccer player.
Yeah. They would have to be to run that far.
The game starts with a center bounce, a bit like a basketball jump ball. The basic object of the game, like American football, is to move the ball down the field and score.
I mean, that's a huge difference between rugby and Aussie rules. Because in rugby, if you don't know, which I'm sure you do, you're way more experts than me. You always have to throw the ball backwards. And it's weird after watching American football to go watch a rugby game, because it's like counterintuitive, because they're always throwing the ball backwards. And you're like, it's the wrong way. So I think if you're used to watching American football, this is actually like easier to watch initially than watching rugby, because it's that forward momentum you're getting.
The basic object of the game, like American football, is to move the ball down the field and score.
My gosh.
Wants to go all the way from 45.
And he bounced it.
Collier gets it back within a goal.
You can move the ball 3 ways. Running, but you have to bounce it every 16 yards. Using your fist to hit it forward. This is called a handball, another skill unique to Aussie rules.
Like volleyball almost.
Alice was involved as well. Cross time started it all and drills it home.
And of course, the most common way is kicking it.
And it's full forward. Terrific.
I think I like it best when they kick it because it's so like unexpected. Like in American football, it has to be very, like when they kick it, like it's coming. But this one is like, oh, it's a kick. And which is quite like rugby too. I think in rugby they can, if you know, comment below. But I think rugby, they can kick it almost any time as well.
Of course, the most common way is kicking it.
And it's full forward. Terrific.
That's amazing.
Like a quarterback using feet instead of hands, these guys can hit a teammate on the run at 50 yards.
Yeah, that's
If the kick is
incredible.
a little high, a player may have to jump and make a spectacular catch. This is called a mark.
Mark.
He took his armchair with him and said,
And believe it or not, you can use the opponent as a springboard for jumping. If you take a mark...
I like how I said that, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't believe that. It's like wrestling almost. Some of those are like crazy. I mean, look at that. That's crazy.
And believe it or not, you can use the opponent as a springboard for jumping. If you take
Could
a
you
mark,
imagine?
you can keep going, or you can stop on the spot and take an unimpeded kick.
glorious kick.
Unimpeded.
Once in scoring position, the idea is to kick the ball through the 2 large upright posts. That's a goal and worth 6 points.
Here's left foot, well within his repertoire.
If you hit the post
Can he send it into the post?
or send it between the big post and the outer lower post, it's worth 1 point.
Oh,
and
okay,
it's
so-
called a behind.
Behind. Okay, so it's still
A
worth.
final score line might look something like this.
What? 130? Oh, because you timed it.
By the way, there's no offside rule. Don't get us wrong, there are positions. Defenders defend.
Do you ever watch Ted Lasso? It's like what, and the running joke in Ted Lasso is he doesn't know what offsides is, but he's like, I know it when I see it, but I can't explain it. This makes it a little bit easier. Like there's no offsides, but you know it when you see it. Oh, whoops.
Don't get us wrong, there are positions. Defenders defend. Forwards go forward,
Gosh, that's amazing.
and midfielders, play in midfield.
This is better from Hawthorn. We know what a good kick he is, but he sets Hill up a line outside. He goes back into Hale, 70 metres out, too far to score. Gives off Heater.
Too far to score. Is it?
Players come in all shapes and sizes. The Fremantle Dockers have 5'8" Hayden Ballantyne, 6'3" Nate Fife, and 7-footer Aaron Sandilands.
Oh my gosh!
You can tackle hard, but not too high or low. It has to be between the shoulders and the knees.
Okay, between the shoulders and the knees. Yeah, because I know in rugby they try to aim. Well, I think I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. They try to aim for the hips so that when you go to the hips, you can almost like fireman carry them. And I believe it's like safer for their heads, which like in American football, they can get like a lot of concussions. But in rugby, they don't get as many concussions because they go in for the shoulder. But of course, you guys know, I know like this amount of information. So correct me if I'm wrong. But this is crazy. Like from behind, like a bear hug.
And the knees. There are 4 quarters of 20 minutes, but like soccer, time is added on for stoppages of play. The extra time can be as much as 10 additional minutes. AFL teams play 22 regular season games.
22,
the top 8
wow.
teams make the playoffs, or as they're called in Australia, the finals.
The finals.
Eventually, 2 teams meet in the championship game or the grand final. It's Australia's Super Bowl
like that
and is
blood.
played every year in the magnificent Melbourne Cricket Ground in front of
Wow.
90,000 plus. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. I've been to a stadium once with 100,000 people, and you can't even hear yourself think. That's amazing.
Kennedy, long kick, goal. First of the grand
They
final.
are so athletic. Look at that.
He's got it.
He's got it.
Oh, yes, he has.
Melchesky run down holding the footy.
Langford running hard. He'll
Oh,
fancy
it's
this.
done.
It's got enough. It's a goal.
Any questions? Check
Any
us out
questions?
at afl.com.au and on Twitter @AFL.
That was awesome. So that is What is AFL? Aussie Rules Explained. My name is Kate, and that was Take It Back Reactions. So again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure I was in the comments, and let me know if my comparisons were like somewhat correct. And any other videos you think I should watch? I know one of the ones I watched was like it was something like the top 20 AFL marks. Maybe because the marks was when they crawl on top of each other like a little squirrel. Yeah, just check that video out because that was awesome. Like some of them were like, oh, it's like watching a car accident where you can't take your eyes off it, but it's also so cringeworthy. Okay, team, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time. Adios, bye.